answer in this chapter. What is the difference between lenses? Well, there are quite a few points. First and foremost, the focal length, then the maximum aperture, crop or full frame, zoom or prime, image quality, build quality, focus speed, stabilization, macro capability, or in other words, maximum magnification, size. About the focal length of a lens. Photographers call lenses with longer focal lengths telephoto lenses, while lenses with shorter focal lengths are called wide-angle lenses. In between, we have so-called normal or standard lenses. More important for us than classification is, how does the focal length change your image? The shorter the focal length of a lens, photographers call it the wider the lens, the smaller the projected image of your subject. That way, wide-angle lenses can capture a bigger angle of the scene, hence the name. The longer the lens, on the other hand, the bigger the subject will be projected onto your image. Here are examples of different focal lengths of the same scene. These images are shot on a full-frame sensor, respectively camera. I will explain the effect different sensor sizes have on your image in a later movie. We will start with a nice wide 16mm lens. The lens covers a very wide angle of view. That's why these kind of lenses are even called ultra-wide angle lenses. Let's now quickly dash through some popular focal lengths. Next is 21mm and 24mm. 24 is still considered an ultra-wide angle lens. 28mm and 35mm are wide-angle lenses. Next is a 50mm lens, which is usually very affordable. Almost all manufacturers have a 50mm 1.8 prime lens. More info on that soon. Lenses in this focal length range are so-called normal lenses because the images tend to represent the human eye best. Then we have 70mm. This focal length is very popular in high-quality zoom lenses like the 24 to 70mm or 70 to 200mm. The next one is 85mm. From here upwards, lenses are called telephoto lenses. 85mm and the following 135mm are very popular portrait lenses. Stay tuned. In our next video, we will cover how the use of different lenses affects your portraits. Now we continue with 200mm. 400mm, which is often used for sports photography or wildlife. And we stop our list with rather extreme 800mm.